What up, what up? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's going on, Michelle? What's going on, Medic? What's going on, Pilar and Crystal? How are you guys? What's up, Sharon? What's up, Betty? What's up, Karen? What's up, Rich? What's up, Joe? What's up, everybody? All right. So many of you probably think that we are going to be using the flatback stones to do some shoes tonight, because that's what I had in the picture. And we are going to do flatback stones. We're going to use the same glue. However, I am going to do something different because I've done a bunch of videos with shoes already and you can already see those. So we are going to do one thing that we aren't giving away. I would get in trouble if we gave this away. I got Lorene's laptop computer, and we are going to use, which is going to look sweet. We are going to do the rose gold metallic flatback stones on the rose gold Apple logo on the computer. And then we are also going to knock out a little wine glass. So the first one obviously is going to be pretty simple, and the great thing about it, and like you saw in the title of this video, is how to start a rhinestone business without any type of equipment. So all we're going to need to do this is some of our rhinestones. Okay, and actually I'm using these for the other one. I'm using these for this job. So I have the rose gold metallic diamond cut rhinestones, and this is the mixed size bag, which is awesome for the flatback stones. I'm going to be using the Fusion Tack super tight glue, and I'm going to be using good old crystal katana. So this is all you need to do something like this. I'll be talking, I'll be answering questions, so it'll probably take 3 or 4 times longer than it would normally take. However, it's going to be sweet. And then we'll probably knock out the wine glasses too, and we can probably give that away. Look how different the MacBook looks between two cameras. Does it? It looks completely different. Also, for all of you guys here, let me know on the, I did something different with the ads, so let me know if it's better. And then also for all of you here, okay, we did switch around our call center and we turned it into the online chat, which is absolutely amazing. So now our call center reps can help 3 or 4 people at a time instead of just being on the phone with one person at a time. We've gotten a ton of great feedback on it already, and it's nice for our chat center to be able to help multiple people. So you're not always having to leave a message and then they don't get back to you and then you don't connect. So it's been super effective so far, especially getting into TeamViewer, helping people install the wizard, stuff like that. So in the bottom right corner on the website during our business hours, 9 to 5, check it out, hop on there, chat, if you have a question about rhinestones, if you have a question about what materials you get, if you have a question about different types of things on the website, it's pretty awesome. And what's great about this as well is then they can just send you links. So if you say, what's the metallic rose gold stones that Matt used in the live last night? On the chat, they can just drop you a link to it directly on the website. What's that blue material? Oh, that's the magic flock. Here's the link. So it's going to be awesome, and I think you guys are going to love it, and it's going to allow us to help a lot more people with the amount of people that we have. So looking forward to that. And again, take advantage of it, okay? And then even at night, you can send a message, and then we will just put your name, put your email, type the message, and it's basically just like an email, okay? All right, you guys ready to get to it? I'm going to get the TikTok crew in here as well. I was waiting for them to when we got into the actual project, but we're going to head over here. I'm going to get TikTok going, and let's get this thing done. All right, so I'm going to head over to our production view here. Let me get this here, move that so you can see both of those. Okay, you should be able to see both of those cameras now. And TikTok, we should be live now as well. What's up, TikTok? How you guys doing? TikTok, let me flip you guys around here real quick. And flip camera. There we go. And TikTok, let me get you guys in the spot where you want to be. I would probably say right about there, TikTok. Now, TikTok, I'm not going to be able to see your comments. YouTube, I'm going to kind of be able to see your comments. And when I say kind of, I got any of you who are doing these type of projects, okay, these are the magic glasses. So these things are amazing. They're on Amazon. I have them in the products we love. These are them right here, just in case you want to see the box. But when it comes to doing, especially with all the smaller stones and everything, these glasses are amazing. You can switch out the different lenses that are a little bit stronger, a little bit less, depending on how blind you are. I think I used the strongest ones. Screen went black, came back. Yes, I did switch the ads around a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't go too crazy as far as the ads. Now, this is the glue that I'm using is the Super Tight Fusion Tack glue, okay, which is awesome. And then I actually have, you guys, how long have I been using this? Oh, Pilar just hooked up the link. Let's go. Nope, got booted, damn ads. Oh, we just got our boot, huh? What did we go down to? Yes, we did. All the way down to 80 already. So I'll slow down a little bit as they're starting to come back. But this is the Fusion Tack glue right here. I've had this in this bottle for, man, I'm not going to lie, probably a year. Probably a year. The right camera's a little glitchy. It is. Look. That's why I have it as that camera. That one's a little slow. It's a little slow. All right, so stones that I'm using are the gold metallic diamond cut flatback stones. Elaine, I'm wanting to buy your product, but I'm afraid to use it. What do I need to buy? Elaine, yeah, just same thing. Tomorrow when the chat's on, give a call or shoot us a message on Instagram or something and let us know what you're looking to do. And we can definitely point you in the right direction. Especially you want to take it, if you're looking to get started, you want to take advantage while we have these end of the year sales going on. Because 25% off stones, it's ridiculous. All right, let's get the super glasses going. And I'm going to see if I can still answer the questions as we're doing this. But like I said, it gets a little more difficult because I got to try and be able to see them without my regular glasses. All right, so this is the Fusion Tack glue. Let's start with, I already kind of cleaned this off a little bit. Now, I'm not going to, sometimes with different flatback stones and stuff, you're going to scratch the surface and kind of cut up the surface a little bit to allow the glue and the stones to kind of adhere a little bit better. I am not going to do that with my wife's computer because I told her I'm going to use this tonight. I told her she's going to love it. But just in case she doesn't, you can always take it off if you want. Right? So I'm just being careful. If it were mine, I wouldn't have a problem. All right. So with my stones, I have all different size stones, obviously, in these mixed bags. So I'm going to start, obviously, with the outside area, with the smaller stone there. And then I'm going to look for one of my bigger stones because I definitely love the look of mixing them up. So let's see if this stone, that one's honestly a little bit too big. I don't want it to take up the entire spot. So I'm going to come here next. And this glue is great because you're going to be able to see the glue really good because it goes on white, but then it actually dries perfectly clear. So that's what I love about this super tight fusion tack glue, is with it going on white and drying clear, it allows you to see the glue a lot better as you're working on your job. So I'm doing a lot of, so the mix bags, let me show you here. The mix bags have a mixture of SS6, SS8, SS10, SS12, SS16, and SS20. So there are a bunch of different sizes in here that I'm able to mix between to do this. So far I've done a mixture of, I have an SS6 in here, an SS10, SS12, and an SS16 already. Now I'm going to come back with a bigger one here. Just because, again, I love to get that mixed stone look. That's the whole point of this, right? And then let's go with the smaller one at the end here. And I'm trying to pay attention as much as I can to the questions as well. But I'm not going to lie, it's hard for me to read them because I don't have just my regular glasses on. I'm going to get a few more stones out here. You can kind of, can you guys see? Oh yeah, there you can. I wasn't sure if you could see the stones off to the side in the camera as well. But I see there you can. Alright, so this is an SS6. I'm going to drop in the middle right here as well. And then another SS6 on the side, just because I'm using a lot of SS6s in this area, just because it's such a small area with the little Apple logo here. And then what we'll do, I will, just so you guys can actually see it good, I'll take a picture of this tomorrow as well for you. So you can kind of see what the finished product looks like. Now, this part, when I get to this bigger area, it's going to be a lot easier. I can use the bigger stones a lot more as well. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to go too crazy with my glue, okay? I'm just going to push it around the edges here, and I'm basically just coloring it in. And I don't want to do too much at a time, but what you really want when you're using these glues is you want it to start to dry a little bit and get that little bit of a tacky feeling to it. And that's when the stones are going to be a lot easier to apply. So I'm going to do probably half of the logo, and then we'll do the other half. If everything's blurry, just log back in. You should be good. And on this, I'm going to use more of the big stones. My focus is to use more big stones. Yes, so, and then make sure with the settings on YouTube that you actually have your settings set to be in 1080. So look at your settings if the screen's blurry, and that may be what your issue is. That looks good there. I should be able to get a nice big one on this edge there that hits it perfect. That was amazing right there. That was good placement. And now I'm going to start to kind of fill this area as I go. I will still drop a couple sixes on this one, just to fill some of the smaller areas. Like that there. And then I should be able to put like a big, ooh, that 20 was huge. There we go. That looks nice. And Pilar and Crystalline and Todd and the crew is in here as well. So if you guys have a question or the question comes up, I'm sure they will be helping you as well. Right along the edge there. Then I'm going to come back with an SS10. And I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to kind of lift it up a little bit here just for you to kind of see it as I'm going. I'll lift it up every once in a while just to kind of show you. So, again, you want to try to use the SS6s sparingly, just because if you do it in all SS6s, obviously you're going to use a lot more stones, right? So, the master of this, Kelly the Crystal Ninja, she gets on me all the time about using 6s. And it's so, the funniest part about that is I always get on people all the time. You guys hear me all the time, right? And talk about just using SS10s when you're doing t-shirts. And then I come over here and do this, and I'm the ones that's sitting here dropping a bunch of SS6s in here. And, but it's different because, like, obviously SS6s on a t-shirt, well, that's causing you to brush in SS6s, which can be a pain in the butt, right? Where with the katana like this, you're going out to see her at the end of the next month, Todd? Yes, let's go. Oh, that's awesome. I have honestly never been to San Diego, and I so want to go to see a Padres game. So I will be making that happen at some point. Well, I have to at some point because I've never been to the Padres Stadium. And I would need to go there if we're gonna hit all the stadiums, right? And that's a sweet stadium. How many of you guys, Todd, you've been out there before, right? Or did just Corey go out? ISS Long Beach. What are the dates for ISS Long Beach this year? I've been to San Diego. You've been to the stadium? Is it sweet? Is it as sweet as it looks? I keep trying to look up to the comments, and then I realize without my glasses on, I can't read the comments anyway. So I have to like move my head all the way back to try and be able to see it. It's tough. What? Who went to the World Cup? Did you really? That's freaking sweet. Alright, I'm going to quit trying to look at the comments and for a minute here and try to get some of this done. Oh, yes. Right about now, the glue's gotten perfect to where it's just right to when you drop the stone down, it has that little bit of tackiness that just kind of grips it. So it's normally a couple minutes, and then it hits that spot perfect, which it's done now. Betty, I see you using the super chat. Let's go. All right. Now I'm going to start dropping in the other side. And again, this is the Fusion Tack glue, so it goes on white, but then it dries perfectly clear, which is very nice. Beautiful. I saw somebody say they went to the World Cup. Did you actually go to? I'm not the biggest soccer fan in the world, but I'm a sports fan, and man, Jax and I were watching that game, and that was freaking amazing. Like that's probably one of the better sports games that I've ever seen. For the meaning that that game had, that was absolutely ridiculous. Alright, got some little guys in here. Drop some SS16s. I actually need probably an SS20 for right here. Let's go with this guy. That works. Boom. And then I'm going to start knocking out the outside here. So when I do the outside, I always try to do a couple different size stones as I go around. Kind of create that outside barrier. Waiting for this glue to dry up just a little bit to kind of get, and I'll normally have, what helps a lot, Sheila, appreciate you. What helps a lot on stuff like this is if you have a fan going, because what the fan can actually do is it kind of helps dry the glue out a little bit. Now, when you're brand new to doing this, you may not want the fan because it may dry the glue a little bit too quick for you, because you may just go a little bit slower, like kind of like I'm going right now as I'm trying to look at the comments. But just be careful if you do the fan method to where you're going quick enough. And it's not the end of the world if it dries up. You just you can just throw some more glue down. And then I got an SS12. It'll fit right there. And I could have easily just done, did I say doo-doo? Can use the glue on t-shirts. There is different glues. There's all different types of glues, yes. And there is glues that you can use on t-shirts. I honestly always recommend using hot fix stones on t-shirts because they do stay a lot better. However, there's different types of projects, obviously, where using flat back stones on t-shirts, and I'll give you an example of some, especially where we've done them, is for like if you're doing the back of like a sports uniform where they already have the number there, right? And you just want to accent the number with some rhinestones. That's where we've done that a lot. And it looks amazing. So there definitely are different times where you can use flat back stones on apparel. but I personally recommend hot fix stones. How many of you here have done flat back with glue on apparel? I know some of you have. And then the next question, I saw somebody ask, how long would this take if you were focusing on just it? I would say if I were focusing on just doing this, I would guess that this would take me probably about 15 minutes would be my guess. So if this took me 15 minutes, how much would you guys charge if somebody brought you their MacBook and said, can you bling out my logo? How much would you charge? I'm interested to see. Just assuming 15 minutes, okay? It may take you longer, it may take you less. I mean, shoot, Kelly would probably knock out this thing in 10 minutes with a breeze. But let me know what you think. And everybody's time is going to be worth different, right? Oh, this is where it gets to be like Tetris. And you just fit in the different spots. This is probably my favorite part of it. All right, so, oh, I do have one more there. So this here, again, you can still see, oh, let me get it over here for you. You can still see the white glue right now, but give this, I would wait, obviously, I would wait at least 24 hours, let the glue dry and everything. And I'll show you guys here TikTok. But something like this, you're looking at easily, I'm going to say we got I'm going to say we got about 50 to 60 stones on this. And at 50 to 60 stones, you're looking at probably about 45 to 50 cents, not even, worth of stones. You're normally about a half of a penny per stone for the diamond cut, averaging them out from the big ones to the small ones. I really like the rose gold metallic color. The color looks really good with it. But let me set this off to the side. But I would say you would start at a minimum, if you're just starting, around $25 on something like that. Okay, so this here, I'm going to try something new. Oh shoot, I'm going to have to move my cameras just for a minute. I got to get my little funnel here. There we go. I'll put you guys back. There we go. And I am going to drop these into my funnel here real quick. And put these back in my bag. And that is the rose gold metallic. So with this next one I'm going to try, I've honestly I always like trying new things with you guys. So we're going to make a little bride wine glass. But I'm actually using silver metallic color spark adhesive vinyl. And I'm going to see if or how it looks with the pixie dust. So I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. Let me grab, I think this will work on wine glasses. Let's see if that sits. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, so I am going to throw this there. Of course, remember the wine glass is rounded a little bit, so you got to be careful on the size that you make your decal. Let's go ahead and roll that off, and we're good to go. So that looks good as it is, right? Just using my silver chrome metallic color spark adhesive vinyl. But now we are going to try, have you guys ever tried this before? Did you know that the TRW squeegee is not only a squeegee, 6 inches, it's not only a ruler for centimeters and inches, but it can also be used to hold your wine bottle or tumbler in place so it doesn't roll around. Bet you didn't know it had all of those. The bride font is our TRW superscript. Pilar may be able to drop that for you. Pilar, it's the TRW superscript, the main one. All right, and I am using pixie dust here. It's like a Harbor Freight multi-tool. Yes, it is. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do it silver because here's the thing. I never really like the look when I do this. I'm going to kind of put the glue down as I talk. So I normally always do the flat back stones, and I'll normally always have, whenever I do like crystal flat back stones, I will do like a white glitter for the vinyl. And it always looks good, but it just always stands out a little too much to me, like the difference of the stones and like the white glitter. So that's why I wanted to try something different this time. And go with the pixie dust. So that's a little bit different. But then also the chrome metallic. To see if there's, my goal is so there's not as much of a contrast in color. There's still going to be a little bit, obviously, but maybe not as much of a contrast in color between the actual adhesive vinyl and the stones. How many of you guys have used the pixie dust before? I know a lot of you have. Pixie dust is amazing looking. All right, so I never really start on, like most people, and it makes sense. I know why people do it. Most people start on the end. I don't know why. I always kind of start in the middle. Like, I always start in like the thinnest area of the design. I shouldn't say the middle. I always start in the thinnest area because I always go and try and find like those little SS6 stones first on where I have to use those. And that's the thinner part of the bride part of this design. And this is what I love about these type of designs is this is just going to get, like, think of having a font like this and using and using just regular magic flock or something, right? Imagine how much of a pain it would be to do something like this in magic flock, because you have to cut so many different templates if you want to. I mean, because we're going to use possibly 5 different size stones on this design here. So what I'm doing is, as I'm going, I'm kind of paying attention to the thickness of the vinyl, and as the vinyl gets thicker, obviously the stone gets bigger. And then there's some parts where the vinyl is so thick that you need to go like a bigger stone and then a small stone. And then we could probably, man, that, see, I'm not really feeling the huge SS20 on this design. Even though I love it on a lot of designs, it's a bit overwhelming because this is like a little bit of a smaller font. Yeah, I like the way this looks, the way I just did that much better, and I'll show you guys here in a second. So just so you can kind of see, hopefully, let's see there. I was going to put an SS20 right at the end there, but it literally took up the whole spot, and I think it would have been too much, honestly. So I'm going to start moving now because I put a thinner layer of the glue on this, so it dries a little quicker. But since it's drying a little quicker, it means I got to move a little quicker too. Keep up with my glue. I saw somebody ask, what's the main color of the pixie dust? Like right now, at the angles I'm seeing it at, I'm seeing a lot of kind of yellows, greens, and blues. And it honestly changes a ton depending on the angle you see it at. That's what I like about them so much. Good there. Coming up along my edge here. And then I just need one more. Oh man, that fit nice. I like that. How do you release the stone from the katana? The stone comes off the katana because of the tackiness of the glue. And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier, is right when you put the glue down and the glue doesn't have any type of tackiness to it, it is a little bit more difficult for that reason, because it's just basically a liquid, you know what I mean? But as soon as it kind of sits there, and not, like I said, it doesn't need to sit there that long, but as soon as it's sitting there for at least a little while, like it has now, a few minutes, as I'm going, now when I set this down, it's, the glue's super tacky. So it allows the stone to come off the katana like nothing. It's so funny because sometimes as I'm doing this, which is happening right now, like some of the stones, like they literally sparkle so much, it's hard to see what you're doing. And I'm getting that right now. Oh, that fit nice. Let's go. All right. Need a little more glue. Perfect project for my daughter's wedding, wouldn't it be? I'm not gonna lie. I agree, it is. So, I only have a little bit left here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my layer right here, and then I'm going to come over and start on my R as well. And I'm actually pushing it against, just so those of you guys who are asking know, with this kind of tool, I'm actually pushing it against the glass a little bit. And what that is allowing it to do is kind of, I guess I would call it kind of smear it a little bit. And that really allows you to stay like within the lines as you're going. No, my daughter's not that old for getting married. Not yet. Not yet. Somebody else said it was a perfect job for their daughter getting married. Maddie better not be getting married yet. We're going to have a talk if that's the case. If you know something I don't know, we're going to have a little issue. Nobody's came and talked to me yet. Oh, this bee looks nice. But now that I did it this way, my R right there is going to be a good kind of stickiness for the glue to go right into it. Here we go. Oh, Papa Matt would put the smack down on him. That I can guarantee you. Okay, so this R part is super thin, and I'm going to need all 6s to come up this part. So the mixed bags, they do have a mixture of, like I said, of 6s and 10s and 12s and 16s and everything else. But you also have to be somewhat cautious based on your design to where you don't have too many 6s going, right? Because you don't want to run out of them. That's if you just bought, for example, a 10 gross. So kind of pay attention to your design of whatever you're doing and know if you're going to have plenty. So there's, like I said, SS6s, SS8s, SS10s, SS12s, SS16s, and SS20s in all of our mixed bags. But imagine trying to do this, just to give an example, imagine trying to do this bride design right here. But if you didn't have the mixture of all the stones, let's just say you had only SS10 stones. Well, if you had only SS10 stones, you would never be able to do this design because some of the areas aren't thin enough to fit only one, so you would have to put 2, and then some of the areas are too thick to where you might have to put more, or too thin to where you might, like the SS10 would go over the edge. So with a script font like this, now if you do have, and I used to do this in the past, if you are working with something and you only have SS10 stones, I mean, it's not the end of the world. You just need to know that you can only use certain types of fonts that the thickness is the exact same. Because as soon as you get into a font like this, where the thickness, I'll show you guys again here. As soon as you get into a font like this where the thickness change, and it gets thicker than thinner and thicker than thinner, well, you aren't going to have a shot because you only have one size stone. And it's not, I promise you, it is not going to look good at all. So again, just know, and this part's kind of difficult too, you'll get used to it. Any of you that have done this, you know, when you get into and you're trying to find like a row like I'm doing right now, okay? And I want all the exact same size stones going down this row. Sometimes it's actually really difficult to tell what stone's an SS10 and which one's an SS12 or SS8. And you go to put it on, because you've seen a couple times where I pick it up, I go to put it on there, and then I take it back. And the reason why I'm doing that is I realized that I was probably trying to grab like an SS10, but I grabbed an SS12 and it was too big for where I was wanting to put it. Okay, so I got my eye all done there. I'm going to get my dot a little bit further away so that eye kind of stands out a little bit. There we go. Now, this part of the D on my design, oh yeah, I'm going to go with the big stone. That's honestly the biggest stone that I've used on this project yet. But I think it fits nice in that spot. And then the C here, I went from an SS16 to an SS12 to an SS10. I'm going to go with another SS10, and now I need to go down to like an SS8, another SS8, and now down to an SS6, because it keeps getting thinner and thinner. Another SS6, and finish it with an SS6. Boom, that looks nice. Now I'm back here, coming off the 16 to an SS12, and then I'm going to go to an SS10, and now I'm going to have my straight line down. And this is going to look really good. How many of you guys here have done shoes before? Like I showed you there a minute ago. The shoes as well, I promise you, because when I first started doing shoes, I did a pair of shoes in all SS10 stones, which honestly I was thinking to myself, man, that's going to look awesome because it's all the same size stone. And when I was done, I was not happy with them at all because it was all the same size stones. And it just didn't have that kind of character to it. It didn't have that look to it that I was looking for. So when you do shoes, I promise you will like it better if you do a mixture of stone sizes. It just adds so much dimension to it and just makes it look so much nicer. All right, I got another SS10. It's going to fit in right there. Now I gotta go to an SS16 for this part. Boom. Good. I'm gonna drop a little SS6 on my edge right here. Another little SS8 along the bottom there. Back to an SS10. And now we're coming up to the E. Can I go with a large one again there to start it? Not a fan of that. Maybe this, nope. The E is a little bit thicker in that area. So where on the D, I was able to go with that much larger stone right off the start. The thickness of the bottom of the E is a little bit different, and I don't think it looked as nice. Now I need to get thinner on this E. So I went SS12, SS12, SS10, and now all SS6s. Beautiful. Couple SS6s on the bottom here, next to the big stone. Go with a large one next to it. Oh yeah, I do like that. Then a 10, then a couple more 6s to finish her up. 6 there, and 6 there. Boom, and this is gonna dry nice. All right, so let me bring this up here and kind of show you a little bit better. So again, hasn't dried yet, but you can see, and I know it's hard to tell on these cameras. These cameras never really show it great, especially like the pixie dust and the stones. But these pixie dust stones are amazing. Check it out, TikTok. TikTok always looks better. If you head over to TikTok, can you guys really even see the vinyl back behind it? Like, I think that chrome vinyl was absolutely perfect. I'll tell you right now, just in my opinion, anything that I do from now on, similar to this with crystal stones or pixie dust, I'm going to use that chrome vinyl as the background. Looks so much better than having a white back there. So much better than having a white. I know it's, you know what, hold on, let me change one thing with the auto zoom on the camera here, and you might be able to see it better. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me see if this will actually zoom in on it now. There it is. The back side, yep. So the back side of the chrome adhesive vinyl is also chrome. And it'll probably even look better if, trying to see, do I have like a black, here, just get like a black shirt for the background. Is that gonna, oh, now it's not going to focus right. Focus, there it is. There it is. Let's go. Obviously I can't give away the computer. I could probably give this away tonight. I feel like we could give this away tonight. I don't even know what we're at as far as people here. Let's just go with the magic number. Let me go over and look. Oh, we need at least 200 though. We're at 190. We need at least 200. Oh, look at this, is already starting to dry. So you're already, it's going to keep looking better and better the longer we wait. But you can already see that all the white glue is starting to get clear. You get, oh man, TikTok looks so much better all the time. Yeah, TikTok always looks better. So, like I said, the stones that I used for this one were the rose gold metallic, and the stones I used for the bride is the pixie dust, and the vinyl I used was the chrome metallic Color Spark adhesive vinyl. And then the glue that we used here tonight was the Fusion Tack super tight glue. I would do jet black for the like, honestly, I wouldn't mind one that said groom with like a chrome black vinyl and then jet black stones. Heck yeah. I would have had that in my wedding, no problem. All right, let's flip around here. Man, I said I would be under an hour and for finishing both, and I was under an hour for finishing both, wasn't I? Hold on, why is it not letting me flip my camera around? TikTok, what's up? There we go. All right. I see you now, TikTok. All right, let's go back to our main camera here. And actually, let's go to our screen camera here because I do want to show you the different materials. So, Pilar, thank you. Pilar put them on the front page. Okay. I'm seeing 200. I'm seeing 193. Did we get to 200? Up top here, okay, we have the diamond cut flat back project kit. This is an amazing way to get started right here. This little kit right here, normally $27.99 for $16.99. I go ahead and add that to my cart. And this it comes with the diamond cut crystal stones, it comes with the Fusion Tack glue, it comes with the little syringe and the tips, and then it also comes with, it's not the katana, but it is a pencil pickup tool to get started with. So you could do probably 5 to 10 computers like I just did with this one kit right here, which is an amazing way to easily get started, right? But remember, for the stones, like the kits are never on sale. However, for the actual rhinestones, here are the diamond cut flat back. Here are the SS6. Here are the SS10. So we also have, when you go to rhinestones and you go to non-hot fix rhinestones, what you're going to be looking for is right here, your mixed size diamond cut flat back stones. So Right now we have 2, 4, 6, we have 21 colors of the mix bags. And these are what are really nice. Oh, we're at 200, let's go. These are super nice for the types of projects that I just did. So this one here is the pixie dust that I used tonight. And then this one here is the metallic rose gold. So just to give you an idea, let's just say you wanted one bag of each of these. Normally $12.49, right? I'm going to add one bag of the pixie dust to my cart. And then I'm going to add one bag of the rose gold to my cart. Well, because I added 2 bags, that $12.49 just changed to $11.24. Okay? And then, let's go ahead and take this out of here. And then you got an additional 25% off with the end of the year sale. So come January, when the end of year sale's over, it's going to be $12.29 for one bag. Right now you can get 2 bags for $16.86. Where's the link for what you're speaking on now? So the link for these mix bags right here, those are the non-hot fix, and then they are the mix bags, which is this one right here. So the link for that is right here. I just posted for you. That'll bring you directly to the mix bag. And again, on the website, right now during the sale, they are all 25% off, plus you get to double dip with the quantity pricing. So it's nice. Where are the glues and stuff? I can show you. So if you are in Rhinestones and you go to non-hot fix, yeah, no coupon code is needed, correct. Go to non-hot fix supplies and you can just scroll down. Here's where you'll see the different syringes and tips. Here's where you'll see the different glues. And then this is the fusion tack glue that I used tonight. This is the crystal katana that I used tonight. And then you can get the syringes right here. Website links on, yes. If you're on YouTube, you can see the direct links. Or you can, on TikTok, just go to the link in the bio. The super tight fusion tack glue, okay, it is going to be, I hate to use the word permanent adhesive, only for the fact of any type of glue you use, like if you really want to get it off, you can, right? But yes, it's permanent as in it's not going to just come off. Like, I've had this cup for I don't even know how many years now. And washed it, everything. And this was using the fusion tack glue. So, yes, it's permanently on there. However, if I took a screwdriver and started hitting it, it's going to start breaking stones and they're going to start coming off, right? So that's why I never like to use the term permanent, because I think of permanent as it's never going away. Yeah, I will not break the stones. Go Cubbies, let's go. Dansby Swanson, let's go. Bellinger, Cubbies might be a little more fun to watch this year. I agree, Kim, nothing's permanent. All right, so we had 200. We got 143 likes. If we get 200 likes, go Cardinals. Sharon, what are you saying right now, Sharon? You never say that on a live here. Go Cardinals? Why would we say that? Jeez. I know. I'm not allowed to like the Cardinals, though. However, now I really don't like the Cardinals because I was an Albert fan and I was a Yachty fan, and I loved both of them. I liked Arenado, but now that Yachty and Albert are gone, now I'm no longer ever going to root for the Cardinals again. Unless they get some cubbies. All right, I'm going to get this. This is going to be difficult to ship. We're going to have to find out how to ship this best. But I think it'll survive. We'll find a way. They will be, coaches. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. All right. So I am going to give away. What did we get to on TikTok tonight? Where were we, Crystal? When I looked halfway through and we were at like 88. We got over 100, right? I'm assuming we got over 100 for at least a mini pack giveaway. 182? Okay, let's go. All right, TikTok. We got a mini pack winner on TikTok, or mini pack winner, or a font of choice, up to you. And the winner for TikTok is dun, 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 dun. I got this person right here. I got XX Raj. XX Raj. Got a lot of X Raj X. Mini pack winner of choice. Or a font. You got it. Alright, now on YouTube, we have a mini pack winner. And we have a bride Rhinestone wine glass that we're going to do as well. So, mini pack winner on YouTube. Here we go. Picking the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the mini pack winner is Ladonis Alexander. Ladonis Alexander. You got yourself a mini pack of choice. Shoot us an email. Winner on TikTok and the winner on YouTube here. Shoot us an email, info@therhinestoneworld.com. Let us know what font or mini pack on the website you want, and we'll drop it in your account for you. And then also, remember, those of you on the website, bottom right corner right here, okay? During our office hours, we have the live chat now. So our call center has turned into the live chat. Because now, instead of being on a call with one person, they can be chatting with 3 or 4 different people helping. I mean, honestly, we're able to help 3 to 4 times the amount of people we were before, which is awesome. So take advantage of the chat during office hours. If it's outside of office hours, just make sure to drop your name. Please make sure you put in your email correctly. If you put in the wrong email and you ask us a question, I promise you it's going to go to the wrong email too, and you're not going to see our response. So make sure to put your name, put your email, put your question if it's outside of business hours, and we'll get back to you that next day when we get back in. All right? So here we go. The winner for the bride Rhinestone wine glass is, picking the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the winner is this person right here. I got Chris with a K, Chris Gattler, Gattler. Chris Gattler, you are the winner for the bride Rhinestone wine glass. Congratulations. Next order that requires shipping, put it in your custom notes that you were a winner for the Rhinestone wine glass, and the warehouse will, as carefully as they can, pack this for you so it arrives to you in hopefully one piece would be the goal. Hopefully one piece, but we'll see on that. Oh, not bad, 909. That's pretty good for 2 flatback jobs. Pretty good. But any of you that are brand new, as always, every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I do these lives. This is the first time I've done flatback stones in a long time. Normally I'll do hot fix stones. We'll cut on the I think, man, probably the last 7 or 8 lives we've used the Graphtec cutter. So all you Graphtec users out there, hopefully that's helping you. Every once in a while we will use the Explorer Air and the Cameo, but we've been kind of spoiling you Graphtec users lately because honestly it's my favorite cutter to use. And if I don't have to use the Cricut or the Cameo, believe me, I don't want to use either of those cutters, but I do use them every once in a while to try to help you guys because I know different people start with the Cameo and the Cricut. So the goal is to teach you how to use all of our materials, but anytime I have a chance, I'm using one cutter. And obviously, if you have one of these, it's a more expensive cutter, it's a much faster cutter, it's a much quieter cutter. It's just much better, right? So, Graphtec users, always take care of you. But Cameo and Cricut users, I mean, I do trainings on the Cricut, and we don't even sell the Cricut. I don't make a penny on a Cricut. But if you guys know how to use our materials and own a Cricut, it helps you, and then you get to use our awesome materials as well, right? So if you missed any of this, you can go back and check out all of the entire live right here. Right after I sign off, you'll be able to go back and rewatch it from the start. But make sure to follow, make sure to check out the sales on the website right now for the end of the year sales. All Rhinestones 25% off. All of the adhesive vinyl, heat transfer vinyl is on sale right now. Magic Flock is on sale. Basically everything on the website is on some type of sale for the end of the year deal. All right? TikTok. Appreciate you guys. You guys have an amazing night. We'll talk to you soon. Later. All right, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out. Next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be back with something new. Looking forward to seeing you then. We'll see you soon, crew. Later.